Hi friends, this is me Ashok. You're watching me on Finding Happiness in Small Things YouTube channel. Today I am going to give you a tip and explain how to pass online exam for Databricks. And I'm going to show you which course I took and how I passed it and what precautions you should take, what problems you should not fall into that I fell into. So here it is, the Databricks website, and the course that I took, that was Databricks Certified Engineer Associate version 3. And this test will cost you $200, and it's online test. So what you do, you register for exam, you go to webassessor.com. Once you go to webassessor.com, and that is Databricks website, and there you have all the exams. You click on register for an exam, and from there you get the list and select on continue. Once you to continue, then it will pop up payment window, which you are going to so once you click on continue, you will get to payment options, and once you pay, and then you are registered. So you will see your receipts here. Once you click receipts, like I paid $200 and this is my receipt, and I passed the test. And then you go to assessments. In assessments, you will see scheduled exams. Under scheduled exams, you will see a record, and it will tell you exam detail, date on which your exam is scheduled. You can pretty much take test on any day, including Saturday, Sunday, and until like late in the night. So date register will come here. Launch, you will see a small round button, yellowish question mark, that will tell you that it's not scheduled yet, and you will see that yellowish round button change to launch 10 minutes before your time for the exam. So what will happen once you launch from here is going to take you to Criterion website. And this Criterion website is another company who conducts this exam, and this company will make sure that you are not cheating on this exam, and you are fair, and you are sitting in a proper environment, testing environment. And it will ask you to do certain things. So first thing, it will ask you to install a lockdown browser. That will come. And second option is it will ask you to do biometrics. Biometrics means the camera is looking at you, and biometrics, it will scan your face and record it, and it will keep confirming when you are taking tests that it is you, it's not somebody else. So once it has done two options, the first option, that is install the lockdown browser, that will continue to pop up window to you saying that the lockdown browser install lockdown browser, but you have already installed and you will continue to think that this condition is not meeting. It's continue to pop. You have to only say dismiss, not now, and think that two options are met. So second is biometrics. In biometrics, you will see a button to take biometrics. Once you do biometrics, the button will go away. You will think that, okay, this lockdown button will also go away once it meets the requirement. But that is not the case. And you know that because of that it was not going, it was popping again and again. I installed lockdown browser like 5 times on my MacBook, but it did not go away. And then I had to install it on Windows. Then again, same thing, the pop-up will not go away. And my time was coming near to take the test, and it was not going, and I thought it's not working. I had to reschedule my exam. Once I did a reschedule, it charged me $49 for rescheduling, and that is only when you reschedule less than 24 hours window, it will charge you. So once I reschedule it and then I continue to install lockdown browser, but it will not go away, then I contacted the support of Criterion and asked them that this thing is not recognizing the lockdown browser. What should I do? And then they told me that you should ignore it. It will continue to pop because it will let you install it. It has a link. So that was like big thing, that ignore it. Nowhere it is written ignore it. So once that was done, then I had exam at 8 o'clock in the evening. So 8 o'clock I went to basement, and it is like no distraction place. So I started my exam at 8 o'clock. After like 15 minutes I was taking my exam, my phone, which was lying nearby, it had pop-up or alert from weather app, and I just looked little like this, and camera detected that I looked somewhere, and it popped up message, your exam is passed. So exam is passed, and then after that it said be with us. And then the online support came. And they said we have to see your surrounding. They asked me to do 360-degree of the camera and show us surrounding and show us the place where you're sitting. I showed that I was sitting on a couch and I had a camera doing 360-degree. And then they asked, where is the laptop? I told them that laptop is on my lap and I'm taking my exam. And once they do 360-degree and they did not satisfy, and then they suspended my exam. After around like 20 minutes, they suspended my exam, and then they said they cannot continue the exam and they have to let Databricks, which is sponsor of this exam, to know about this outcome. And the exam suspended, and I had to fill up a form, contact us form on Databricks, on web assessor, this site, with help. So support page and support ticket. I had to submit a support ticket. So once I did that support ticket, it asks you certain information like all this detail, and then you have to wait. So once I submitted that form, I came to know after like 20 hours next day that my exam was rescheduled for next day at 10 o'clock after one full day gap. So then at 10 o'clock I went through criterion support, how to launch online proctor exam. I went through that, tried to find out. I asked Databricks that what happened, what caused this. There is no reply, nothing. So I just assumed that okay, let me read it. So what it says, first thing is biometric authentication. So biometric authentication means your face, when you do biometrics, your face should remain same during the whole exam. And you should be looking at the screen all the time. Second thing is sit directly in front of your webcam. You should not be looking here or there or up and down. All the time you should be looking at webcam. So if you wear glasses, you have to remove them when doing biometrics. There should be no backlight. Like behind you, there should be no strong source of light which will distract the camera picture. And then you will have like a round circle on your face, and you click on that and it takes biometrics. And then you have to use the same keyboard when you are doing biometrics. Same keyboard, like same laptop. You cannot change it. So it should be same. Like it says, type your name in text box, press enter, match the typing rhythm defined when you initially enrolled. So once completed, next step. And then video camera preview, camera position. So your live video will display, adjust the location of webcam. So at that time, the online support, which is called proctor, he is looking at you. So it's not like nobody is looking at you. It has a machine learning, artificial intelligence enabled. So it will make sure that it is you. And it will verify microphone is working. And then pre-checks. So pre-check, it will ask you to click, like almost 5 or 6 things that you acknowledge that these things are done. What are those things? That be ready to show 360 degree of your place. Your room should not be cluttered. Clutter means so many things around you should be neat, and the background should be like plain wall, nothing like changing patterns or anything or curtains coming halfway. It should be plain wall. See, it says clutter free. And where you are sitting, there should be only one computer and one active monitor, one keyboard, one mouse. If you have anything else, the camera is going to detect with the machine learning and artificial intelligence, and it will inform proctor, and then a proctor will come and he will ask to do 360 degree and show around you and make sure that there was no another camera, no another computer or anything. Approved test aids in your testing area. So test aid located on right side of your exam, approved test aids. So it has to be approved by the proctor, who is the online support. You are not wearing lanyard, badge, hat, watch, jewelry. So when exam starts, you should not be having any jewelry, like any ring, any necklace, or any kind of jewelry or watch. It can be Apple Watch or anything. Remove them before. If you have, your exam will be suspended. You cannot talk to anybody during the exam. It should be only you inside the room, only you. Nobody can even talk to you. Tell everybody to not call you or knock on your door. You should never use dual monitors. If you have dual monitor, it is going to cancel your exam. And when it cancels your exam, it will forfeit your payment also. You will lose your payment of $200 for the exam also. So do not lean out of camera view during your exam. Like some people have a habit of like going back or up. So you should not do that. Your cell phone are not permitted in your testing area. Means your cell phone or watch, smartwatch, it should be kept outside of your room. The first time I did was I removed the watch and put the camera near me. I thought that it's gone away from me, removed it, not took out of the room. I think that must have caused the exam suspension. Reading the exam loud. You cannot talk loud and read exam loud. If you do that, it's going to cancel your exam. So what happens is it will pause it first and then proctor will come, it will check for things. If he is not satisfied, he will suspend it. Then he will send the results to sponsor, who is the Databricks here, and Databricks will decide whether you can retake the test or not. In my case, they did allow me, and at that time I passed the exam. See, failure to satisfy preceding requirement, follow instruction can lead to suspension of your exam and forfeiture of your payment. See, and your test sponsor will be notified. However, this is quite uncommon. So read it carefully before you go for exam. You should not do these things. Okay, these are the things that you should follow. And how I prepared for my exam, how I passed it, I will tell you that part. So what I did was I went to Udemy. Udemy is a very popular online learning platform, and there I took certain courses. This course, Databricks Certified Data Engineer Associate, this I did, and I went through that almost like 2 or 3 times, and it's like very detailed, lot of things inside. If you can remember everything, it will help, but this is not the only thing that is going to help you pass the test. So in test there are 70 questions. I will show you. So this is web assessor. So once you come to web assessor, it will ask you to log in and password, and then in web assessor you will go to my assessments, and there you will have exam, and it will tell you what you expect. But in this course also it will explain you everything. There will be 45 questions and scenario based with the multiple options, like 4 options. I'll show you one of that. So 4 options where you are going to pick one, sometimes more than one, and many scenario based questions. So this course gives you detail, and then after that I bought some practice exams. Like this one had 5 tests. So in 5 tests you will have 45 questions, 90 minutes, 1 hour 30 minutes, and you have to pass with 70%. Though it said 71%, it's not true. This is 70% passing marks that you need. And the questions will be like this area. Databricks Lakehouse platform, 11 questions. ETL with Spark, SQL Python, 13 questions. Incremental data processing, 10 questions. Production pipeline, 7 questions. Data governance, 4 questions. So the questions will be like this, scenario based. It will be like this, and you have to pick one of the option, and you need to have thorough understanding of Databricks to pass the exam. So I had like 5 tests from here, and then 2 tests from here, and then 4 tests from here, and I went through all those tests again and again, and then I went to Databricks website also, and there you have one older exam. It's somewhere try Databricks. You can Google it, Databricks data engineer sample. So it's somewhere so it's somewhere certifications, and it has a complete test around like 45 questions. So I took that one also. You can search Google, you will find it on Databricks website. So once I did that, and then I went to web assessor and took the exam, and I passed it. See here it says pass. So that's it for this tutorial. Follow this, you will be able to pass this exam. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, share my videos with others, and hit on like button. I'll continue to bring more and more videos, helpful videos. Take care.